Donald Albert.
Donald Albert is my buddy. He has hung around me for with me for a long time. We started with Ron Milner's Rhythm and the Blues, and he's a singer with the Dramatics, and he's wonderful, and he's a wonderful actor.
Julius Matajo.
Julius is my god brother. He lives in Nigeria. He's responsible for bringing Daniel to Nigeria.
Melvin Jordan.
Melvin Jordan traveled with me with the First Lady and a few other programs. He's a wonderful guitarist. He left me and went on to the Temptations.
Oliver Ragsdale.
Oliver Ragsdale was over the Arts League of Detroit, and he's over the Carr Center, Art Center, and he was the manager of the Rudy Hawkins Singers. He did a lot of wonderful things, and I never will forget him bringing me down to be musical director of Black Nativity, which starred Tremaine Hawkins down at the music hall.
Michael Mendengal.
Michael Mendengal is one of my children, and he's also Keith Washington's musical director. He's a wonderful young man.
Curtis Mann.
Curtis Mann is my nephew. His father was a gospel great, the Reverend Columbus Mann, and Curtis is a recording artist on his own.
James Shelton.
James Shelton is my boy. He is my son. His parents know that he's my child. His family knows that he's my child.
Is it Carlton?
That's my son.
Oh, okay, now let's talk about him. What you got to say?
Carlton is my boss. He is my boss. If I go into the hospital, they know to leave when he comes because he takes over.
Period. That's what we do
Period.
as children. That's what we do. Adore Wilmore.
Dora Wilmore is I call her my Caribbean god sister. She is one cook. I mean, this woman, oh, the jerk meat. She's got wonderful. If you ever hear of Adora, go have some of her food, and she promotes me in anything.
Elder Linda Adams.
Elder Linda Adams, I've known her since she was a teenager. Her brother used to sing with me, and her sister. They are both, her brother is a wonderful opera singer. You don't see that much in blacks. And then her sister is a R&B singer, jazz blues singer. They call her Lele. That chick can sing. And Linda can really sing. They all have traveled with me and worked with me.
Deidre Jackson.
Deidre Jackson was the director of our youth choir at Church of the New Covenant, and she was a wonderful teacher. She and I used to help each other all the time. We worked for the city together at festival, and I used to go to her school and help her play. She did Pearly and different things. I'd go out and play the Hallelujah chorus from the Mount of Olives for them whenever they needed to sing, and she's Spike Lee's cousin.
Wow. Dr. E. LaQuint Weaver.
LaQuint is my child. If he could forgive me of some of the things that I've done to him, like put him before the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, and with very little rehearsal, but I had to go out of town. I needed somebody I could trust. I left him hanging. But he understands me, and he knows when I call him, I always leave him hanging because I know he can deal with it. He's my child.
Absolutely, absolutely. Richard Willis.
I call him my trouble child. Richard, I just love Richard. I never forget when we went to Las Vegas, and I was with doing a show at the Democratic Convention Center there in the Las Vegas Hilton, a big Christmas party, and Richard was there playing for me. This at the dress rehearsal. he just before he said, I'm gonna run upstairs. Me not knowing that he was going up to the sauna. He went to sleep, checked into the sauna under my name, and and was up there asleep during my rehearsal. We think somebody kidnapped him or killed him and everything. I didn't know where he was, and he had